Good morning. Welcome to Davidson D. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. This is a new journey, and I am so grateful for it. Today, I just wanted to, I haven't come up with a schedule yet or how I will present the safe zone to you all. So please give me some feedback, give me some comments, some suggestions, um, some tips in how to navigate through this new world of YouTube for me. Today, today is my mother's birthday. She is turning 72 today. I do not take it lightly that I am able to share this day with her. We are going to go into the city and watch a movie and have some dinner and kind of talk to her and see is there anything else that she wants to do today. I realize that oftentimes some of the decisions that I make or the appearances of some of the decisions that I make for me, it appears to be weird to the world or put off a little bit. So I just wanted to um, maybe share a little bit. This is the safe zone, so I can come in with I can come in feeling safe. Um, on yesterday, I experienced racism again. And I don't, racism, sexism, any ism is too much for me in any day. But I experienced it when I went to a financial institution. And it was if um, I went immediate, I've been there before and I've always felt that feeling. But there's something, I don't, I present kindness and peace. That is my goal every day at all times to present kindness and peace. So that's what I present. Yesterday was a bit different for me. I can't explain why. I woke up feeling weepy. I woke up with tears behind my eyes, literally. I felt it. In the kitchen, it was like, "Woo, what is this?" And I went on, to handle my dad. Still have to go to work, still have to do things. So when I met that at the bank, already with this weepiness behind my eyes, it's like, ugh, stop it. Why are we, when you see someone, and my understanding is that I cannot hide the emotions that I'm going through. I cannot hide. It's on my face. So, with that being said, if you see that I'm in a position where I'm going to give you peace and I'm going to give you kindness, I'm just not going to leave you with a seed today. Why are you determined to extract a seed from me? I've given you a seed every time I've been, but today I just need to give you peace and kindness. So, at the financial institution, that wasn't enough for the person. So, in giving peace and kindness, I chose to give knowledge with a seed. It was so offensive to that person. I didn't care. I don't care. I came in what I came in with. But now that you're forcing my hand, then let me leave you with this. An elder taught me years ago during an intercessory prayer session, leave some for you. You give out to everybody, and then you leave and you go home and you're weakened. Leave some for you. And yesterday I needed it for me, and that lady um, would not allow that. So I gave it to her in the best fashion that I know how: kindness, peace, and knowledge. Okay, so I left. But it is the point of the racism for me. Me as a black woman, especially with these locks um, coming from my skull, it is so offensive. I get why, y'all. I get why. I'm just simply saying, shouldn't there be a change? There should be a change at this point. I get that you were taught racism. I get that you daily execute it. My point to you is if I come in peace and kindness, shouldn't you change in that moment? Just in that moment. I'm not asking you to change your life or lifestyle today. But there should be some change that you execute throughout your life despite being taught to hate people that look like me. And most often when people don't choose to exercise that, it angers me. It does. It absolutely angers me to walk into a room and you know nothing about me. I haven't opened my mouth. I've literally walked in, and the only thing you see about me is my physical appearance, and it angers you to the point that you would do bodily harm to me. It's sad, and I just want us to get better. I want us to heal from that as a people, as a community, as a culture, as a planet. Y'all, the things that you were taught about black people are wrong. That's it, and that's all. Some of the things that you were taught about people of color, people that look like me, people that have melanin in their skin, people that identify as African Americans. Some of the things that you were taught about those people are absolutely wrong. And we as a culture and we as a community absolutely has to change that. We have to. I'm here on Davidson D in the safe zone and releasing this thought to say we have to. Every day as I was processing about I have to make a video. It's not about procrastination, guys. It's just in sitting down in front of this camera and stopping life and sitting down in front of this camera and making a video. It's not hard. It's just the fact that life is going on. So I'm purposefully sitting down and making this video about this. And as I was thinking about that thought, every day that I come home and I unrobe myself, I have a different bruise. It's the truth. I have a different bruise or indentation somewhere on my body that indicates that I bumped something or there was some kind of trauma that happened in the bruise on my body. And so it took me back to you have to be armored. And there is a day, position, or time that I could say, being here in this new place, that I did lay down my armor. I did become more vulnerable than I would have any other time. And it was like, you got to go out in these streets armored up, young lady, woman. You have to. It's not, well, I'll not take my breastplate today, or I won't take my belt today. No, you absolutely have to go out in the community fully armored up with your word of your thoughts, with your actions, with your clothing, with your intent. Be fully armed, because you're going out into a community and a culture and a world that already says you are, essentially. They've already said these things about you. So you have to walk into a room knowing that someone has this crazy thought about you. I'm just forward thinking enough that I could talk to that person that has a crazy thought about me and explain to them, you can have that crazy thought, that's fine, but let me establish to you who I am. If you still have that crazy thought about me, again, that was something taught. You have to then take the action to be untaught that, to learn a different route. And if you're not, that's fine. I just happen to be one of those people that are. I'll be a continual learner for the rest of my life. Will I get another degree? Probably not. Certificate? I'm thinking about it. But life is teaching me enough that I don't think that I have to go back to another institution that this government has deemed worthy enough to say that I've learned. Life is teaching every day, every single minute, second of the day, that most often these institutions don't recognize, especially in people that look like me. So, with all of that being said, and me being able to release that as I take that breath and releasing that emotion that I had yesterday, and I needed to come home and rest. There was a point yesterday at work that a young lady just walked up to me and hugged me. And I was like, golly. I was like, what was it? She was like, it was on your face. It was absolutely on your face. So it's like, yes, those emotions are on my face. And I earnestly want us as a community to live loved. If you were able to get out of your bed this morning and have thought a process to clean your body, brush your teeth, put on clothes, to go out and drive, you are loved. You are. If you can do any of those things, you are loved. Someone would say beyond measure. You're loved. So to take that love and show someone hate, or to be purposefully nasty to someone, don't do that. Please don't. Take that same love and be purposeful with someone else with that love you've been given. Just kind of makes sense to me. And I wanted to share that today. And that young lady at work shared that with me yesterday with a hug. And it was like, man, I needed that hug. I didn't realize how much I needed that hug, but I did. I absolutely needed that hug. And I'm so grateful that she could see that. And she could recognize, hey, let me put back some love into this lady. Because that's all she's given me and my children is love. And at this moment, she needed some back. And I absolutely did. And I'm grateful for God for putting people in place in my life to know that. I'm blinking and I'm trying to hold back these tears. Part of the reason why I didn't actually go live to record this particular video is because, again, I felt weepy behind my eyes and thought that doing this video I would stop it if I began to cry. But I'm not. I'm going to press through it and continue through it, as most of us do in life. And I think part of the reason why I am weepy is because each time a tear falls, I think about someone that did not survive their suicidal mind. They did not survive the darkness and the foolishness and mayhem that goes on in the world and from different people. With a comment, a deed, an action that triggers something in our minds and emotions to say that today, at this moment, is the exact opportunity that I need to leave. and I'm going to take it. And they take their lives. And as I say that, I think about Twitch, and I think about the immediate information that he took his life, the immediate information that he was found with a gun. And it was like, that's inappropriate. You can't do